welcome back to my YouTube channel. I was taking a nap actually. Oh yeah, you present to this video because you want to know more about stuff that maybe design or something. Maybe you won't be expecting these things, but yeah, watch to the end. You can clearly know it by the title. So yeah, let's get started.
Why would you want to talk about the design of Iron Man and
Captain America.
Captain America?
You see? Okay, I'll start with Captain America first. Okay.
Which one do you prefer actually?
Well, of course I prefer to become Iron Man.
Okay, Captain America first then.
I thought about his shield this afternoon. It's kind of hard to explain through video, but when I thought it, I feel like, oh my, I'm such a genius. And the thing is, he have two types of shield. Clearly you saw. One in the Infinity War, he's using the shield from Wakanda, and the other one is from Endgame 2 and the other Civil War and every other movies for Captain America. Well, clearly you know his shield and his black shield. I just thought that why don't we just get add a jet boots to his shoes, so he can fly, so he won't be that useless sometimes. He'll be able to fly. Well, clearly you can't just lift up your upper body and then fly so fast as you want to. Star-Lord do that, but it's clearly not logical. If you want to fly like that, you have to have a front thing that is also balancing your front board. So I was thinking that maybe you use the black shield. Like the black shield should be stored into a very small thing, just like Iron Man's suit. We can store just into that triangle thing. His heart actually, which can be stored over there. Something like a uranium that stick on his suit or something. All you have to do is just like press it, and it will open up. Once it open up, it could just like ching ching, like you saw in the movies. And maybe it can just fly up, and then at the back it will shoot rocket, so it might just be able to fly like this, like Superman. Yeah, and then I thought about what if he have all two shields, like two different shields together. He'll be stronger. Well, yeah, obviously. And the shield for the next design, the round one with a star in the middle, I thought about the design and I was like, what if the small little plate of things below the metal, and then it's attached to the metal, and it have small little rocket chutes inside. And then you can decide if you want the shield and the rocket to stick together as a clip together, or you can decide that you want it to be free spinning. If you want it to be free, like how you use it is like it's a small little thing within the plate that shoot rockets, and then hey, Avengers like producers saw this video, yeah, you gotta use this in your movies. Kind of cool. Yeah, and then there's like a small little plate within the shield, and then there's like small little rockets. And then what it does is you can make it free spinning, or you can either make the technology and then call the technology, like clearly Iron Man already did the technology thing, you can see, so it's no problem for Cap. You can just build it for Captain America too. So it's just, well, the truth is Captain America is already very old because he go back in time and did not come back, so he clearly cannot fight anymore. But that's not the point. You have to build a suit for him. He just like have that plate over there, and you can choose to let the shield to be free spinning while sticking to the rocket thing, or it can choose to be buckled up. Yeah. And you must be thinking that why do you have the rocket for? What is that for? I mean, when you throw it, like ting, when Cap hold it and he need a defense, he will just say lock it up, ting 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 ting. Everything will be locked up, ting boom. And then when he wants to throw it, he will say free spin. When he throw it, why the rocket, you asked? The rocket is something that's free spin, as I told you. So the upper plate is just spinning around, and the down plate is not spinning around. It's just like shooting rockets. So it can increase the speed, that how fast the shield is flying. It will increase the speed, and it will go like pew. And then once I said that there's rocket all around, so once it hit a wall and have to reflect to hit that person, it'd be like hitting a wall, and then from the back, the rocket with the sensor of the thing, it'll feel the rocket, and the rocket will be like flying back towards it. And then once it hit the wall, it'll like, and then so it'll be like even faster. And once it hit, you can decide that you want to go on hitting him, or you can just fly to the wall and deflect and then hit him again. Or just deflect away, or pump, 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 pump. So it'll be even faster, even cooler. And it's free spinning. And then, what Cap can do is he just wear his rocket boots and then wear his black shoes and wear his shield at his back like he usually do. And he'll be able to fly in the air. And then when this enemy come, he can just like ching, and then fight him in the mid-air. Ping, 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 ping. And then the enemy, when he wants to shoot him, he just turn around. And then there's something, the shield is at his back. He don't need to just like ting. He can just turn around like, or maybe ting like that, because there's like shields all around him. So a bit cooler. And yeah, and I'll give him like let's see. If you guys understand my theory so far, you comment down below if you do. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Give this video a big thumbs up if you think so. And what he can do is also, when he stand on the ground, he can shoot rockets, like the black shields on his hands. He could just like release, and then it'll take off, release, and then it'll shoot rockets, and then it'll shoot towards the person. And then what he can do is take his other one and then throw it as well, and then free spin it. And then when it comes back to his hand, why does it come back to his hand, you ask? Yeah, future technology. It'll have something like drones, right? Drones. And like Thor's hammer, something like that. But Thor's hammer is not actual technology. But Cap's shield will be. It'll be like future technology, once it's like set it to come back or sign on the hand, or maybe a technology when they press the button or something, it automatically shoot the rocket and then come back to his hand. And the black shields as well. And the black shields can go towards his orders like pew. Even if it missed, it is something like on Captain America's head, where it can connect to his shields and ask those two black shields to just like and then turn around and back again, which is gonna be sick. Gonna be really cool if he have that function. So yeah, that's what I think about Cap's design. What he can do is just like ting 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 ting. His shield will be flying all around the place. But of course it will take a lot of work, because the moment his shield like ping, he have to learn to control 3 at the same time, looking at 3 and then flying around the bad guys. Or maybe he have to keep 1, of course, ting, in case the bad guy gets a chance to shoot him, he have to defend himself. Ting. That's for sure. And yeah. So he have to learn to control 3 at once, zoom, 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 flying around. Which will take a lot of work, because if one of them clash into the wall, clearly it's very hard to get out. Like, get out. So yeah. So that's my design for Cap. And for, if you're still following, comment down below. Yes. If for Iron Man's design, I feel like, let's say, yeah, it's pretty much the same as the Iron Man in Endgame, but you know, when it fight the big guy in Infinity War, he have opened something from his back, right? Like a reflection thing. Yeah. But mine would not be like that. Mine would be like a whole big circle around. A whole big circle. And then it'll all be small little pieces of mirror. And then I'll put out an anti-gravity thing and put a little what's that called again?
What's what?
The liquid thing.
The uranium?
Yeah, the uranium there. Actually not the uranium. It's for creating bombs, which Iron Man also used. But yeah. What I meant is like put out something that's anti-gravity, put it up, and then put let's say like a absorber, like something that can contain a lot of power, where I shoot a little beam all around the big mirrors that I talked about just now. Shoot around there, reflect, and then shoot back, and then put onto the chip, something like a chip have a lot of power. And here comes the interesting part. And then I'll put up some circles in front of that beam. The circles, like 3 or 6 of them, something like that. That they just keep getting bigger. It's the same effect like reflection, not reflection, but delection, or what's that called?
What?
I don't know what's that called. Like the beam gets bigger once it passes through those like. It's something that can be passed through by light, and the beam is caused by light and energy, and it will hit someone hard when it hits. But the thing that is there, the thing that is going to be over there, is something that it can just pass through, and once it passes through, it just get bigger and bigger and bigger. If you actually watch Bakugan before, Bakugan is like the small little ball that you throw and then it will become a monster thing. Yeah, that one. At the very last few seasons, that the big main character dragon have an attack called Revolutional, where he spit a beam out of his mouth and go through a lot of like reflection things, just pass through them, and then every single one he passed through, the beam get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, that's where I got the idea from. And then once it come out of that thing and hit that thing, it's gonna be about 6 times or 3 times stronger than it used to be. So it'll be like very, very strong. It's gonna be pretty sick. And then you ask, how is that thing, the anti-gravity, making that thing fly? This is the future thing. Like the small little thing that I said can absorb power, can open a small little rocket and then fly. And once it flies through, the energy will follow it through and then zoom, 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 zoom. and then it will heat it together with that thing. So clearly it will have a limited, or in the future can make it unlimited thing to create. It'll be a little bit unlimited. Maybe you'll have to store it in the suit for a while or something. Maybe store like a 30 of them. And then, if you ever watch Naruto or Boruto, you know something called Rasengan, which is also the same tactic but about the things. And once it put out the anti-gravity, it'll put out like a, also the absorbing thing. Yeah, the absorbing thing. And then what I can do is take the solar power from the satellite, like your suit will be able to absorb sun power, and then what it will do is just come out from your palm of your hand, and then that thing is right over there because it's anti-gravity, and it's just gonna suck all of them, and it's all going to be around of that thing. And then depends on how many sun power you're gonna use, is how big it will be, but that power is going to be super strong, no matter what. It's like a Rasengan, and you just like, and then once it's complete, you can just like, okay, you can stop now, and then you will stop. Not to mention that the suit will be able to sustain for a year, because you never know when war is gonna come, right? And the suit is going to be able to sustain for a year or 2 years or 5 years, and once it needs to be charged, I'll design it to be only to be charged for the most 10 minutes, because you don't really have time sometimes when war happens, because it'll be a very great tool when war comes. Well, definitely I do not want war. Don't ask me again. Don't ask me. I don't want war. I hate war. I definitely hate wars. And yeah, it can be like a beam and then in your hand. Okay. No, what I'm talking about right here is actually serious. It's like, it's something to be something that is actual creatable right now. And then what you're gonna do is just gonna boom it, and then it'll be super cool. And it's gonna be super cool. Comment down below if you still catch me, or if you like, or you think that it's cool too. And
isn't it faster to just shoot laser?
Well, it's stronger. It's stronger.
Which one is stronger?
The Rasengan. I'll make it stronger if I get to create it one day. Anyways, what was I about to say again? Oh yeah, I was thinking about if you have to put a lot of accessories on your body, because it's like liquid, like uranium, where Iron Man is using currently. It could just come down from the sky, from the satellite. As you know, Iron Man is already very, very rich, so it can have his own satellite, and then have the uranium stored in the satellite, and then come down whenever, and then it can create into 1 Iron Man, 2 Iron Man, 3 Iron Man. Yeah. That's so cool. And yeah, oh yeah, I've been thinking about this for like quite a long time now. If you look at Iron Man's suit, it actually looks not quite comfortable. It's not so flexible. It's not that flexible. So, what I was thinking about is it will be able to open up space a little bit, and then the smokes will come out, and then it release the pressure, and the suit will be fully flexible. It'll be fully flexible, and then you can like add a little bit of lightning into the suit, like take a little bit of lightning power. Yeah, take a little bit of electric power, and then transfer some things from your mind and then put it in from your mind, and then control the suit based on your mind but not your body anymore. Because once this happens, what you're gonna do is imagine the picture with your brain. Like, what are you gonna do if this is a person and you're over here? This suit will be so fast because they have electric and it's not unflexible anymore. You could just think that you could just like, I want to be here so fast, and then I just turn around and then kick him like that. That is only what your brain can imagine, not something your body can do. So this is where it happens, where you just stand there and then ouch. Your brain just think about it, and then you bring your body straight away there, and then your body will be there, and then you can suddenly turn around, be so fast to just like kick him like, and then it will be like so strong. And one more thing before this video ends, there will be a super punch that could surpass super strong things, like a huge rock falling down from above. You could just like fly up, and then it will be like a great impact punch where your hand will just get rockets out, and then you can just punch it like that. And then once you punch it like that, this thing will come up with something like a line here, no, not a line, but a stick over here. And then once you punch that thing, it'll go in, and then it will like, that thing, for the force power of this thing that will just go into your suit is very strong. So once you punch it, it will be like a double hit, pom pom, and it will be very, very cool, like a boom boom thing, and it will boom thing, yeah, which is really, really cool. And I also put the laser beams in my finger, so you not only can shoot by your palm, but you can also shoot by your fingers, like that. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, that's my design of Captain America and Iron Man. Sorry I couldn't picture it for you, but if you like this video, please subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, ring the notification bell below, comment the things that I ask you. So thank you for watching. See you very soon. Bye bye.